Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like also to take this opportunity to thank the Austrian authorities for their hospitality and also for their support of such gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, during the past few years, several Arab countries have been through political transformation, as well as armed struggles and conflicts. Countries like Egypt and Tunisia, although finished with the regime change, the political situation, however, is not yet completely settled. Countries like Libya and Yemen have been through armed conflict. Politics, meanwhile, still remain in transition. Other countries like Syria are still in destructive civil war that does not seem to end shortly. The implication of the current situation in terms of loss of lives, refugees suffering, economic deterioration, and physical damages are huge by all standards. Instability and uncertainty are obvious characteristics of the situation in these countries. It is not only investment and tourism that shy away from such situation, but most worrying, professional and educated people are unfortunately also forced to leave looking for peace, security, and tranquility for them and for their families. Ladies and gentlemen, the financial, economic, human, and physical damages seems to be difficult to imagine, but certainly of a great magnitude. Therefore, helping this region to recover after such conflict and transformation is necessarily required, not only the natural assistance provided by brothers Arab countries, but also needs the support of the entire international community. Timid gesture, such as Deauville Initiative, definitively would not be enough nor effective. The current situation of the countries of Arab Spring requires a whole mobilization of serious and genuine support of the international community to provide substantial financial and technical assistance to the concerned countries of the region. Already Arab countries, particularly the GCC member countries, as well as Arab development funds, have provided important financial aid to countries such as Egypt, Tunisia, Yemen, in addition to Jordan and Morocco. International community and development institutions, we believe, could do better. IMF still to deliver on a long-awaited loan to Egypt. It is true that countries like America and Europe are currently in a weak economic situation, but nevertheless, this should not prevent them from having a role in the recovery of the Arab Spring member countries. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as the banking community is concerned, we all know that banks in our region are almost the only source of financing for economic activities. Capital market has not yet sufficiently developed, and therefore banks are expected to play an important role, not only in the development of the financial sector, but also in the whole process of economic recovery of post-conflict countries in the MENA region. Requirement for financing the rebuilding of the concerned countries will be huge, and the support of the public sector, although expected, will not be enough. Contribution from private sector, particularly banks, would be equally needed. In fact, involvement of banks in the post-conflict period should not be perceived as only challenging task, but also as a great business opportunities. I'm confident that not only local banks, but also foreign and international banks will compete to have business share of the post-conflict rebuilding process. Many opportunities will be emerging, whether in terms of project finance, trade finance, or in capacity building and training of manpower. Our banks should be in a position to live up to such challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now tell you what regional development funds are doing for such situation. In fact, and since the beginning of the regional political transformation, we observed the economic deterioration of the countries concerned with these events. Financial imbalances have been deepened, foreign reserve almost depleted, and local currencies have been substantially depreciated. Development funds in the region have immediately and positively reacted to such situation by increasing their assistance, financial as well as technical, to the concerned countries of the region. The Arab Monetary Fund alone has already disbursed more than $1.2 billion during the last 2 years. AMF subsidiary, Arab Trade Financing Program, has already scaled up trade financing for Arab countries. Several technical assistance have been also provided for Arab economic advice, financial legislative improvement, capacity building, access to finance, and financial inclusion. Training is one of the most important tasks AMF is conducting in favor of Arab staff. Courses in macroeconomic policies, trade, banking supervision, statistics, financial regulation are provided on a regular basis for staff of all Arab nationals. 256 courses have been so far provided, where around 8,000 Arab nationals have benefited from. Over and above, shareholders of Arab Development Funds have recently decided to increase Arab funds capital in order for the funds to be able to increase their assistance to the countries of the MENA region. Ladies and gentlemen, as you appreciate, the situation in post-conflict countries of the MENA region will be very challenging, and it will require a strong solidarity and considerable support of the whole international community. Are we going to be up to such a challenge? I hope so. And I would like to thank you for your kind attention.